Oh dear. Normally on Wednesday I'm pretty excited that the week is half over and we do have a new episode of The Masked Singer tonight. But honestly, after I heard some rather shocking news about one of the YouTube channels that I watch a lot, I'll get into that in a minute. I feel kind of bad. In fact, the fact I feel bad about this is my low. But my high is I got to talk to my mom last night. That was really nice. And my act of kindness is I actually had to stop at my folks' place for a little bit, and so I took care of a couple things for them. Being nice. That was my act of kindness. So, before I begin, good morning and happy hump day, everybody. Well, it probably won't be very happy if I tell you this, but and I've talked about this guy and doing these videos a lot, especially in the last, I'd say, year and a half. But one of the YouTube channels I watch, especially since I am, an anime fan, I'd say casual compared to most, is Totally Not Mark. Now, when it comes to breaking down the intricate details of a story or like little nuances that happen in this part of the story that happen that maybe something for later, stuff like that. Totally Not Mark is probably the best at it, and it's not even close. In fact, as time's gone on, especially throughout the pandemic when he was reading One Piece and doing a blind review on that, like I've been a fan of his more and more. I bring him up because when he talks about, when he talks about in his videos, story about, anime and stuff, he will take clips from, the anime, be it One Piece or Dragon Ball Z, maybe Hunter x Hunter, stuff like that. And he'll put that in the video to sort of help him talk about, what is he talking about, right? Well, I forget when specifically this happened, but over the years, for at least the last decade, there was that whole thing about, there's a whole thing about copyright and, basically, one of the main reasons, because there used to be a small time when I would actually, do my reactions to episodes of One Piece, specifically when they first hit Wano. This happened back in 2019. I actually got a couple strikes because I was showing Toei's animation. It was Toei who brought down the brought down the video essentially. And so that's why I stopped doing, because if you get 3 strikes, you lose your channel. Now, I haven't done anything since. I'm pretty sure I'm in the clear. But what's going on with Totally Not Mark is he is clearly doing nothing but giving praises to what he's talking about, be it Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, etc. And obviously using Toei's animation to further, explain why it's good, that's a good thing. Here's the thing though. Toei has gotten so incredibly abusive with this that even if you're talking about them in a positive light using their animation, they can give you a strike. YouTube can give you a strike for that. And because of this, Totally Not Mark has lost 150 videos on his channel, which he's been doing this for a long time. I mean, that'd be the equivalent of, well, let me put this in perspective. It takes Mark, Totally Not Mark, and his staff 1 week to make a video. He essentially comes out with, 1 video a week. When you take away 150 of his videos, that's essentially the equivalent of 3 years of hard work. Those videos are how he makes a living, how he's able to provide for his family, and on top of that, of course, of all times, this happens around Christmas. And it's sad. I feel for him. I really do. I mean, I'll admit, whenever I make my videos, people are free to watch them on YouTube whenever. That's totally up to them. That's fine. And if they want to subscribe, they can. That's cool too. But, I mean, and I'm sure probably some videos just up and disappear that I made just because, maybe it just happens like that. I don't know. But to lose your videos over something legal that you yourself aren't really doing wrong, that's terrible. That is. It's stuff like this is one of the main reasons why all I can really do is just talk about the shows I like instead of having any clips to go with them, because, Toei isn't the only people doing this. Not at all. Warner Brothers has done this. Fox has done this. Nickelodeon, Disney, they've all done this. Now, granted, none of them really are as bad as Toei, but it's just so horrible. It is. I mean, I've only been making videos for what'll be 4 years as of the end of this year. And lose all that work, that'd be horrible for me. I mean, occasionally I do sort of like to check on old videos of myself just to see like how far I've come in some way. Like, man, 2018 sure was a long time ago, and now we're here at the end of 2021. So if I were to lose all that, I'd be devastated, especially over something legal that I'm not even doing wrong. So, really, since I really am not an authority on this or anything on that matter, all I can really do is spread the awareness. That's really about all I can do. I mean, lots of people that are defending Mark as well, and it's getting to the point where it's really, really sad that this happened to Totally Not Mark, that is. And I feel really horrible because I like watching Totally Not Mark's videos. I do. I mean, some videos of his don't interest me as much as others, to be sure. But when he comes out with something I want to watch, you better believe I'm going to watch it. So, needless to say, today's YouTube channel shout out, no doubt, is going to Totally Not Mark. Help the guy out, give him some love, show him support. He really needs it. I mean, again, this could only happen to him around Christmas time, when he needs to provide and be with his family the most. If nothing else, please do that. Don't have what happened. Don't have what happened to Totally Not Mark happen to anyone else. Because eventually, if nothing is done, Totally Not Mark isn't going to have a YouTube channel anymore. And before anyone goes into it, he did do a video explaining this yesterday. I'll try and put a link to that in the description down below, where, he can always appeal for the strike to be removed. But that in itself takes a month. So, and then Toei has to respond in 30 days, and if they don't, they have to wait like another 30 days. It's complicated, I don't want to get into it. But basically, Totally Not Mark said it would take 150 years for his videos to come back. Or 30 years for his video to come back. It's like 30 years for his video to come back. Basically, he'd be in his 60s by the time everything was back to normal. That's not right. That's not even remotely good. Like, it's downright tragic. It is. So, and yeah, a lot of other sort of big name YouTube channels that also sort of do what Totally Not Mark does. They're giving him support too, but on the very slim chance that Totally Not Mark, you're watching this, you've got support from all sorts of different places in the world, and even on the internet and YouTube, even from some lowly guy like me. So, if nothing else, if you're watching, I really hope that outside of this, you're having a wonderful holiday season. You know, be with your family and stuff like that. Spy December is going great so far, by the way. I enjoy what I've been watching so far. Want to bring that up as well. And, man, all of this just brings so much into perspective. I mean, I've only been making videos for what will be 4 years this year. And if I lost all that progress, I'd be devastated. I would. I can't even. And here's the thing. One of the reasons why Totally Not Mark's videos, you know, it takes a week is his videos are actually kind of long. Like, you're looking at maybe 15 to 20 minutes at least. And some have even been like over an hour. So when I tell you that there's been a lot, it takes a lot for him and his crew to make a video a week. I'm not kidding. And again, he has to provide for that crew. He has to provide for that family, get ready for the holiday season. And then this happens. You know, it's awful. Just pure awful. I can't even imagine what would happen to if he straight up lost his channel. He can't lose his channel. I mean, he's beloved by lots of people on the internet, myself included. That's why I'm giving him a shout out here. So, if you're able to do nothing else, please go support Totally Not Mark. Check out his channel. You're going to be very entertained, and if you're really into reading about, you know, the intricacies of a good story, you need not look any better than this guy. I think he's one of the best I've seen in forever. But that's just, you know, my interpretation. If you are able to do, you know, anything at all, like give him a good comment or just watch his stuff, and you'll see just how like good he is at it. That'd be enough. That, like, even the smallest amount will mean something. It will. I know I'm going to continue supporting his work and be his channel actually, you know, get terminated. Well, at least I can say I tried doing what I could and watching and supporting him. I can't believe that we have to deal with copyright problems even now. I mean, in fact, full disclosure, this is one of the main reasons why I never name names so as not to embarrass or offend anyone. Because let's say that even if I'm speaking about someone in a positive light, someone could find negativity in that and find a way to get rid of everything I worked for so far. I mean, I've been doing this for 1,438 days as of today. And it really wouldn't take much to completely undo it all. All that time, all those years of me making a video to entertain all of you every day, gone. And granted, I'm not under any sort of scrutiny from Toei Animation or really anyone for that matter. It can still happen from someone. Sure. But I don't want that to happen to me or anyone else. I mean, I really hope it doesn't happen to me, but it shouldn't happen to anyone else either. So, go and support Totally Not Mark. You'll be doing yourself and him a huge favor if you do. You'll be thoroughly entertained by what he does. I guarantee you. And yeah, again, Totally Not Mark, and to the rest of your staff and your family, if you're watching this, again, outside of what's recently happened to you, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. And I hope you're doing well otherwise. Hope you're in good health. Hope you're good. Well, I'd say in good spirits, but because of all this, that's probably not really an easy question for you to answer. But you get the idea. I really hope you're doing well. And, you know, if anyone's watching this, go and support Totally Not Mark. Please. Like, if not for me, do it for him. Because as I've been watching him over the years, I'm fascinated by what he talks about next after Spidey December. Wait, whatever that may be. Well, it's going to be Naruto and Berserk, but who knows? Anything he talks about, I'll be ready and waiting to watch him. Like, favorite, check the subscribe button, follow me on social media to bring that little bell on YouTube. I am very humble to make this video for all you guys watching. Enjoy for hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And if you guys want to talk to me, we need to link this way back. Take care and make good choices. See ya and go support Totally Not Mark. Thank you.